Happy Thursday. Hold on, you got some on your nose.
Ow. Oh, don't do
Is it
that.
a dry spot?
Well, don't pick it.
Oh, your volume is on your phone. Is it a dry spot?
Do you know how to operate that?
Yeah, I turned it up instead of down. No, I still have my cough. It's just a little tickle in my throat. And when I get that tickle, I feel like I have to cough. It's still there.
Your referral link?
I don't know where that's coming up. It's from StreamYard, and it just pops up there, and it's annoying. But anyway, hi, Bug. I see Kim and Mark and Lynn. Hello, hello. Robin is here, and Karen. How's everyone doing? It was are we supposed to be warm tomorrow?
Supposed to be 80 here tomorrow.
Ooh, it was a little chilly today. Not too bad.
Yesterday it was like a high of 38. Tomorrow,
Hi,
high
Erin.
of 80. Welcome to the Midwest.
Erin's here. There is an estate. There's 2 estate sales tomorrow, I believe, maybe more, because I looked there. They were going on today, but we had to go do a shopping trip for somebody. Hi, Bree. So we didn't get to go, but tomorrow on my lunch break, maybe we'll run and check them out.
Well,
okay, Bug. We'll see you.
What?
Thank you, Kim.
She came in and left already?
Hot, windy, and dry here, Melissa says. My goodness. And Cheryl's here. We got lots of fun goodies back here. We have ephemera. I have postcards. I have a beautiful tablecloth. We've got some little knickknacks. I got some art glass, some plushies. I have a Kewpie. Let me turn my chair here a minute. Just some fun items. It's nothing serious. It's always just fun and whimsical. But if you see something, or if you're looking for something, you can always send me an email, because we go to estate sales, we go to antique malls, pretty soon garage sales. So I'm always trying to look out for people that I know, like specific people collect ephemera, specific people collect advertising, sewing stuff. So I'm always keeping my eye open. Hi, Maggie.
Is that one ephemera pack available?
The one on eBay? It's listed on eBay.
That's what I'm asking. On
Yeah.
eBay? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I keep saying it, but I need to have an ephemera sale because I have a lot of ephemera. We do have a bunch of postcards. And just to go over it, hi, Jerry. Yes. I'll show you the art glass. It's a fish. It's very unique. We got it from a very old house. It was like almost like a little mini mansion. Yeah.
That blue fish?
Yeah, it's right here. Anyway, what I was going to say, the eBay is sugar britches, sweet ass stuff all together on there. You know, that's weird, Cheryl, because that happened with Vintage Vinny. I will go to his sales and nobody can see me there. Nobody sees me. I'm invisible. But I'm not blocked. I haven't blocked him. He hasn't blocked me. So it's some weird thing. But I don't know why that is.
Yeah, you should reach out to them if you can, though.
Yeah.
They can double check there and to make sure nothing goofy's going on.
What I wanted to say was we usually invoice on Sunday. Thank you, Mark. This is a holiday weekend. So shipping might be a little wacky this week. We have to go over to his mom's house. They're having a family get together. When I get back home from that, we'll probably work on shipping. If we don't get it all done, I'll have to work on my lunch break on Monday. So shipping might be a little delayed, but don't worry. We'll get you invoiced and get everything shipped out. Thank you both for putting that in there. I can't even log in. That's really weird. Hi, Betty. Did you try like restarting? Maybe it's like a glitch or something. That's so weird. We do have, if you're new to us, thank you. If you're new to us, we ship on Sundays. If you spend less than $10, sometimes we may add a $2 shipping and handling charge if we have to use new box or new poly. So you want to always get over $10 if you can. We got tons of add-on items. I want to show you the newest one that we found. We have vintage. Well, I don't know how old they are, but they're advertising emery boards. They are a big size emery board, and they have advertising on the back here. It says Jones Transfer Company, Larry.
That's a truck company.
Yeah. So we have a bunch of emery boards. These are just $0.25 a piece for $1. If anybody's interested in those, you can always add these on. And another fun thing that I just brought up from my ephemera
Hi, Bonnie.
stack. Hi, Bonnie. Are these lottery tickets? These are, I think, yeah, from the 70s. They're Michigan lottery tickets from the 1970s.
This is when Michigan started their lottery in 71 or 72, and these are what the original lottery tickets look like. And these are some of the oldest ones you're probably going to find because
they all have their own individual number and date. So we have stacks of these. These are $1 a piece if there's any interest in the lottery tickets. Fun thing to use. We have the cigar things. I've got prescription pads, train tickets. So we have a lot of add-on items that we'll go over if anybody wants to see those at the end of the night. So invoices usually on Sunday, but with the holiday, it may push it a day or two, depending on how much stuff we have to pack up because it's just me. He does the invoices, but I have to pack everything, and I work Monday through Friday, so it's a lot. So I try and fit it in after work, sometimes on my lunch break. Saturday, we're gone all day, and then Sunday with the holiday. So it might push it a bit, but don't worry. We'll get them out to you. I got Bonnie and Betty and Lynn. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody, but thank you for joining us. We can jump right in. Let's go ahead and show the fish first. It looked like there was some interest in that.
We've poured over this thing and can't find anything wrong with it.
All right, I am gonna put a start here. It's an $18 start. It is this beautiful art glass fish bowl. It goes from purple to a cobalt on the bottom. I didn't see any, thank you. Hi, Grace. I didn't see any signature on here. Again, we picked this up at a very old estate type sale. It was a huge old, it wasn't a Victorian house. Would you call that, like a craftsman style or something? It was super old. That was the one we went to on Scottwood or whatever. Remember where we had to wait outside forever?
Oh, so there's an area in Toledo which we're 5-10 minutes from. It's called the Old West End, and it's any of the Wood Streets, Scottwood, Robinwood, any of those. Those are the huge 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 square feet homes that were built back in the 1800s. And Toledo, as I understand it, has a large collection of Victorian style homes east of the Mississippi. Supposedly, I don't have any proof of that or can't refer to anything, but so there's a huge area, and we actually looked at buying one of the houses, but we were in a rush and couldn't wait for it.
So this is the art glass dish here. Let me measure it. These houses
are 3 full floors with a full basement and usually servants' quarters out back, that kind of thing.
It's about 12.5 inches long, and it's about 3 inches tall. So it is a really nice bowl. It goes from that purple into the cobalt. It's just a lovely piece. It's an $18 start. If there's any interest, we will set that aside.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
All right, let's go on to the next item here.
Hold on.
Oh, I see Jerry in at 18. I'll see you there, Jerry. We're going to count this down for you.
It's a very unique piece.
It is beautiful.
And the fact that none of these tail pieces are broken off.
I'm scared to ship it. I'll probably use a box in a box.
A 4-foot square box.
All right, let's count it down. Hi, Tammy.
Well, hello there, Vintage. Up. Is it Vintage Uprising? The VUT. That was a return address. Sorry, I'm rambling. Bye.
You want to count us down?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's all she wrote.
And stop. We'll wait for that stop to come through. We're going to be doing a craft along with Tammy as soon as we get our date together. All right, Jerry, that's coming your way. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oops, I wrote it on the wrong one. There you go. All right.
Let's do
next.
the first next.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So.
Who doesn't remember these from the 70s and 80s?
These weren't in the 70s and 80s. They were.
Okay.
I don't know. I think this is from like the 2000s.
Whatever you say.
$20 start here. It's a Gino.
What?
It's a dog purse. Okay, Gino. I can hear you over here. Okay. Gee whiz. It's a dog purse. The fun thing about it still has this little boop, 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 boop. Let me show you how it opens. It's got little legs. The strap is long. You could totally go crossbody on this. And it opens right here. And that's the inside of the purse. It is metal with like this leather. Now I did notice on the strap there is some discoloration. Where did I see that? I know I saw it, but now I'm not seeing it. Oh, here it is. Right here, there's a little bit of discoloration on the underside of the strap. I don't know what it is. It's just like in there. So it's not very noticeable. You put it on crossbody here. It's a very cool conversation piece for sure. And the funny thing is Gino got me one of these years ago in San Francisco in the 2000s. Let me show you mine. Where is he at? I thought I had him sitting right here. Oh, he's right here. This is mine that Gino bought me back in the 2000s. Mine's just you open up his tushy. This opens up and you put a candle inside, but he still has his little dingleberries there. So I have the same one myself, but mine isn't a purse. It is just a candle holder, but this one is an actual purse, and his little legs move. He's the same deal here. He is so cute. And he is $20 if there's any interest in him. He's metal, and I believe I don't know if this is real leather or not, but leather-like. All right, I will set him down. We can always come back to that. He is pretty cool. We bought him at an estate on at the River House. She had a lot of cool dog stuff. All right, up next, $13 start here. This is a vintage Yardley London compact. I have a few different compacts available tonight. This one is Yardley. It's got its mark right there on the back. Reminds you of the dog from Mask. Yeah, exactly. This is the inside. It's got a little puffy there. but no powder in there. I don't know if that lifts up. Let me see. I think it does because it looks like it's on a hinge. I don't want to break a nail. I think this piece may lift up. I'm not 100% sure. I just can't grab it with my nail. But really cute little vintage compact here. Again, this is Yardley. I don't know the year on it, but it is super cute. And that is a $13 start. I'm just grabbing random stuff here, okay? This is a vintage Breyer from 1975. $7 start. This is the 3-inch Breyer horse, 1975 on this one. These can hold quite a bit of value. I have ours at $7 here.
Nobody bought the tall purse?
Nope.
Boy, you guys are missing out.
Gino's going to start using it when we go to estate sales.
Probably.
He's really, really cute. I don't even know where he came from. I just noticed him, and I know some people collect the Breyers. This, again, is marked on his stomach. It is the Breyer Molding Company. Molding Company, 1975 on this one. I don't know the exact name of this particular horse, but we have him available. And I'm just going to keep going through stuff. If you see something, say something. If you see something, say something.
Looks like a new person.
Hmm.
I don't recognize it.
Daffodil Fields, Laura. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura. The dog from Mask.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, this is a piece from...
Hi, Ginger.
Hi, Ginger. This one is a little higher price. I did pay up for this because it's a good quality carved piece here. It's $25 start. This is Swiss carved H. Hugler Weiss deer. It does have the marking on the bottom. I don't know if they paid $45 for it back in the day, but it has something and then $45. Wood carvings made in Switzerland. Albert Schild Interlaken. I'll show you the bottom. And you can see the signature on the back here. The H. Hugler was, some of their pieces when I looked them up were going for like $600. So I'm not quite sure. I did not see this particular carving, so I don't know how rare it is. But he's a beautiful carved deer. It's got a very dark finish on it. There's no damage to him at all. I spotted him at the estate sale. This was the only thing I bought, I think. I don't think I bought anything else. He caught my eye. I just think he's really lovely. Swiss carved wooden deer. Let me measure him for you. So he is just over 4 inches long. About just over 2 inches wide. And about 3.5 inches tall. Gorgeous carved piece. Again, I don't know much about him, but he caught my eye for sure. So I grabbed him. I did pay up for him. So that's why he's got a little bit of a higher price.
And for our newer folks here, or folks that you may have been here in the past and lurking, I don't know. We have the Sweet Adeline at AOL.com address on the screen. Please direct all your correspondence to that if you're going to buy from us, which would be great. Send all your pertinent information to that AOL address. And you'll know if we get it because Miss Sugar Britches here will respond and say thank you, and then forward it to me, and I'll get it in our numerous contact lists and all kinds of fun stuff.
All right. These are always a hit with people. Some people craft with them. They're great to use for your ephemera. These are going to be $7 each. or we're going to do $7 start choice on these. They are the wooden fold-out rulers. I have 3 different kinds here. We dug these out of an old barn up in Michigan, I think we were. This is the first one here. They do need to be cleaned. Again, they're farm fresh. This one's got the metal insert. Let me turn it around so you see it properly. It's very dusty.
Do you know what the metal insert's for?
No.
It actually slides out. It's for checking things you can't get at.
Oh, yeah. So this is option A. Option B is the white fold-out ruler.
Thank you, Bonnie. Appreciate your bid at $7.
Thank you, Bonnie. And the last one is like a yellowish color. Whoops, I keep just showing it upside down. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. And this one's got the metal insert too. A lot of people will take and break them up in little pieces and then use it for their ephemera or to craft with. So these have a lot of different options for you. But we got A, B, and C here.
You push it out this way.
Oh, he's going to show you how that comes out.
In case you ever get one with a metal strip, it actually pushes out and there's graduations on it. It's used for maybe checking the depth of, like going in a wall, trying to see how deep something is or whatever.
I never knew that.
But that's what
this one does it too.
For. You
Yeah,
grab
it
the
does
button
come
and
out.
push it the other way.
All right, we're going to do the countdown here.
Well, it looks like Bonnie wants all 3 of them.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Wait for that stop to come up. Jerry, I see you there. All right, where is the stop?
This is I do want all 3.
Did it come up? See, the stupid share your refer link is just covering right where I need to
Can't
see.
you just move it out of the way?
No.
Can you click it?
No. Ignore that, guys. It doesn't go away, and I tried to move it. It's some advertising thing. All right. So, Bonnie, we got you for all 3. Let me fill this out before I forget. And Jerry, I see you for the horsey horse. You got that. There's that.
Hey, I'd like to present my special find at the one estate sale that I worked on. Where are those glasses at?
What
The
glass?
measuring cups.
They're right there.
What do we figure on those?
I don't know.
So, we're out in these old barns. I mean, they've been closed up for years. And I'm looking around, I found a measuring cup, and I found another measuring cup, and I found another measuring cup. Anyhow, long story short, I took them home, I cleaned them up like brand new, and I'd like to offer all 3 for, what do you think? I'll show them to you.
He's proud of his measuring cups.
Hey, you know what? These things, I clean. I ran them to the dishwasher. They came out sparkling, and I think they're pretty cool. So I thought I would just see if you guys wanted to sell them. That's a 2-cup one.
2-cup. And then he's got the Pyrex.
This one's Anchor Hockey. That's Pyrex. And then the last one
It's
is
neat that it has.
Yeah, but it's Fire King.
Can see the Fire King marking there. So he's wanting to sell all 3 measuring cups together. If anybody's interested, you get all 3 of them for one price.
What price?
I don't know. You tell me.
I think $12 for 3 of them is okay. I'm just one of those people that can't leave stuff behind. So They cleaned up beautifully.
So let me put that in for you, a $12 start here. Yeah, he did. He cleaned them up real nice.
Yeah, the Fire King, of course, is Anchor Hocking. But yeah, I worked and worked on these. Looked like something old Farmer Bill must have took out to probably borrow from Grandma in the house and never took back. I don't know.
All right, well, let's go ahead and start the countdown here.
3 for 12. What a deal. Better than the grocery store.
Bonnie's in at 12.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it.
All right, we're just waiting for that stop to pop up there. There it is. Bonnie, you got it.
Yeah, they are. And they're all in great shape, really.
There you go.
Okay, I feel better about saving them now.
I got kind of a weird thing up next that I found. Yeah, that's for sure. You got it, bub? This is from the 1930s. I thought it was a metal car, but it's not. It's a $12 start. It's actually 1930 Sun Rubber ambulance. It's in pretty rough shape here. It does have all of its wheels. You can see an original paint color of yellow in there, but this is made out of rubber. This is made out of rubber. I had it sitting on a little stack of books. I thought it looked pretty cool. You can see the ambulance mark right there, the little cross. It is missing, obviously, a bunch of paint. I don't think the wheels turn anymore. Well, actually, that one does. You might be able to get them all to turn. I'm just not going to mess with them. But it is a really cool vintage rubber ambulance from the 1930s from Sun Rubber. And it is a $12 start. This sold too. All right.
Yeah, I'm always up for a good cleaning challenge. I don't always win, but I do pretty good.
That's pretty good. It doesn't look like there's any interest in that. So we're going to move on to the next item here. $8 start. This doesn't come with the flowers. I just have them in there to show you, but I will take those out. It is this adorable bunny mug. Take those out. It is marked on the back. Not sure what it says. Thought it said Tommy, but I could be wrong. It's got, and from 1968, it is signed on the bottom. Made in Germany.
Marie Holloway.
Hi, Dee. Isn't it so cute? I know, I love it. It's got the pink on the bottom there. It's in very good shape. I thought with Easter, it would be a good little addition to somebody's Easter decor. You could put some little flowers in there. I just took some little greenery and stuck it in there, but you could do whatever you want. It's adorable.
Yeah, we know it's a little late for Easter, but if it doesn't sell now, it's going to get put away for a year or so. Well, 10 months anyhow.
Love the little eyelashes. And Dee, we got to figure out a date for our felting thing with Tammy and Margot. I think we're just waiting to hear back from Margot, but you guys look for a posting about that. We're going to do a live craft along. So it should be pretty fun.
Dee's package went on a 4,000-mile cross-country adventure to get to her house, which is probably 250 miles from here at best.
Yeah, it was a long trek for that one.
It took like more than 2 weeks.
Okay, doesn't look like anybody's interested in that. I have another bunny item here I'm going to show real quick. It's a little planter. It is a bunny planter with the cracked egg. This is by B&B. I thought it was adorable. I couldn't leave it behind. It's got the little bunny there. There's no chips, no cracks. You could use it. I thought this would be really cute to put your silverware in on Easter. Of course, you're not going to have it in time for this Easter, but for next Easter, you could put your silverware in there on the table. You could put a plant, jelly beans, whatever you wanted in there. It's super cute. Let me measure it. It stands about 4.5 inches tall, and it is about 7.5 inches wide. But the little bunny planter is $7 if there's any interest. And we're going to go through stuff kind of quick. I can always come back to it just because I have so much stuff behind me here. I have a little advertising piece here. You want to show that, bub? Let me put the start in. This is a $6 start. Go ahead.
Who amongst us does not remember Doan's pills? The magic cure for backaches, evidently. God only knows what they put in them, but I remember these from when I was a kid. You say 6 on this one?
Yeah.
It's in
good condition.
Yeah. Let's just give you, I don't know if you can see in there or not, but it's really clean. Here's the lid. It's very clean as well.
Oh, I thought I got your foot.
Doan's pills.
Doan's pills, $6 start on that. All right. I have a button. I have 2 of these available. They are different, I believe. These are $10. Oh, I put Tarte.
Hey.
Hi, Bustamoo.
Hey, Simone.
I have 2 of these available. The other one's behind you. Can you grab it? It's got the white owl sitting on it. They are buttons in old peanut butter jars here. Vintage buttons. 2 different styles on the jar here. There's that style and this style here. But they both have vintage buttons in there. Gino did a good job cleaning these all out for me, but there's some really cool buttons. I like this one. I just happened to grab it. It's metal on the bottom. Very deco looking. That looks like a car tire or something, right? There's some hand painted ones in here. Some really good vintage buttons here to craft with or use.
I love the fact that, back in the day, everything was made to not be thrown out because it's got graduations for being used as a measuring cup once the peanut butter was gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice that, but yeah, it is a measuring style
cup. When I was a kid, they didn't really make stuff to throw it out. It's like you would buy it, use the product, and then use it for something else.
So I see D in at 10. 2 different styles here. Both smooth peanut butter and full of buttons. Let's go ahead and start the countdown, bub.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop.
Hang them together and see what happens.
No.
Oh. What are you doing?
I'm blowing that hair that you just touched.
That's your hair. I ain't that long.
All right. There's our stop. Oh, Bonnie's in at 15. And she said, send that to my girl, D.
Wait,
oh, my goodness.
There's 2 of them. Which one did you want?
We have 2 different jars here.
Well, the jars are the same, though, I think.
2 different lids. Of course, different buttons inside. Okay, Bonnie, not a problem. Which one or ones do you want, D?
The one in your right hand, it says. The one in your right hand.
This one right here is my right hand. Is this the one you wanted? You make a note on here.
I think Dee wants an ice cream cone too, so be careful what you say.
Okay. Bonnie, did you want the other one? There's that. So this one is available if you want it.
If not, it looks like Jerry would be next.
Just let me know if you want this one, Bonnie.
No, just the one.
Just
for
the
Dee.
one. Okay, I see Jerry saying 10 for the scalloped jar. I'm not
Okay.
sure. Is this the one you want?
There's really no difference in the jars. It's the lids.
Yeah, the jars
On
look
these
the
two.
same.
So
Just let me know.
that one is available, Jerry, if you want it.
This one is available if there's any interest. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Thank you, sir. Make sure that goes in a box for D.
Oh, it goes in for Bonnie.
Okay, yeah, put it with that one. That would be good. All right, up next, I have the vintage. I have 3 of these left. I think I had about 12 of them or so. I sold them all. These are the last 3 I have. They are $7 start for choice. Yeah, she will. And they are the Bear aspirin, children's aspirin bottles. They're in really good condition. They have the pink lids. I only have these 3 left. They do have the Bear aspirin embossed on both sides. These are the last 3 that I have. I don't think I'll be able to get any more. So if you're interested in these, now would be the time to get them. Last 3 available, $7 start. Yeah. Jerry, I don't know what that is. I know, right? I still remember the taste of these. And they had like an orange taste to them. But yeah, we all have these in our medicine cabinet, right? And they do say Bear on the lid. Bonnie, I see you went at 7. You remember the taste too? And chalky. Yeah, for sure.
As soon as it hit your tongue, it just started falling apart, man. They're nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Those and the Flintstone vitamins, I remember the taste of those too. Those had a weird, like, metal taste or something to them. All right, let's count them down, Gigi.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. Just wait for that stop to come through. We're not too delayed tonight. All right. I think Jerry came in right before the stop with 8. Bonnie wasn't at 7. So Jerry, you get first choice. How many would you like? 3 available. Just let me know and I'll mark it down for you. And then whatever is left will be Bonnie's choice. I think those are so cool. I probably should have kept one of those. I don't know what I would put in it, but something really tiny and cute.
You just put sand in them or something.
You could put sand in there from like a trip or something. All right, Jerry, just let me know how many you want. If you just want 1, you'd like to buy all of them. Okay, you got it. I will definitely keep my eye open for more of those. They were fun to find down in the basement, and then Gino cleaned them up so nicely. All right, so we are sold out of those aspirin bottles, but Bonnie, if I find any more, I'll let you know. Huh? Oh, well, just say something. Here you go. There you go. If you see something, say something. thing. I always forget to write something down. He likes to call me out on it.
I have to. Either that or I got to sit and watch all the darn shows back because somebody can't remember to put stuff down.
Whatever. What is that? You want the dones? Is that what you're asking for? Just let me know. I'm going to go ahead and start the next item, but I'll keep an eye on the chat for you, okay? These are a $10 start. $10 start. They're Champagne France salt and pepper shakers. They look like this on the side. The top of them are very cool. They do say Champagne France. Sounds like there might be a little pepper in the one still. Champagne France metal salt and pepper shakers. Oh, the other peanut butter jar sold. The other one sold. We only had 2 available with the buttons, but I have another jar coming up that might interest you. These measure just over or just under 2 inches, I would say. Under 2 inches.
Somebody, no.
I like them because they say Champagne France on them. They're a heavy duty salt and pepper shaker. I think, oh, the top unscrews on them. So that's how you would get the salt and pepper in. But these are really cool. Cool. Moving along, I don't see any interest, but you can always come back to them. This is a cool item.
Ooh, from France.
I know, Champagne France. This, I think, is probably their 1920s, 1930s. I tried to find this. I could not find it. I think it's kind of a rarity that it still exists because it's made of paper. It is priced a little higher, but it's a very cool item.
She threatens me with doing things while I'm asleep, so I have to be good.
What? My goodness. This is Amelita face powder, Walgreen, Chicago. Very 20s to me, right? It's got that deco look. And then along the outside of it, and it says travel size naturel on the bottom. It does have powder in it. It's like a pale pink powder. Very deco looking, for sure. You got the powder all over. It does cover nicely. It's a teeny tiny little travel size powder, but again, I think it's quite old. I tried to find this. I couldn't find it. It's about 1.5 inches in diameter. And it's got the beautiful ladies in the tree line with, is that a guy? Yep, with some gentlemen suitors. I know, and it's full of powder. It's pretty amazing. If you collect vintage vanity stuff, this would be a great addition to your vanity. All right, let me set that aside. It almost has like a little shimmer to it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. I guess you can't. But it's got a little shimmer to it. You can see it maybe on my thumb.
What are you going to do? Post it?
Did somebody ask, did I miss it?
At the beginning.
5-gallon bucket. I have them back here. So I'm just kind of slowly going through it. Now we have some of these, what are these called? Lanterns? The owls?
We bought them at, I think we bought them in
They're from the
Springfield.
60s?
Yeah, they were like part of a hanging light
Yeah.
system setup, but the strings were roached and the owls were, it was a mess. But
So
I
the owls,
soaked them and cleaned them.
he
And
cleaned these all up like new. We've got red, green, and yellow available, limited, and white. These are $10 a piece if there's any interest. It's fun. You can put a candle in there. You can craft with them. You could use them for different things.
And if you look through the top, the hole is through here where you would drop the cord with your socket, and they would just hang off of the cord.
We took them all off the strands. We bought them as lights,
Yeah.
but the lights were not savable.
Were roached.
So we have the owls available for $10 a piece if anybody's interested.
We weren't even sure if these are going to be salvageable. They cleaned up beautiful.
I have 2 yellow, 2 red, 2 green, and 2 white. $10 each if there's any interest in those. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall.
Yeah, you could. It's just we didn't want to mess with it.
You could, yeah.
She basically bought them because they were strings of hanging blow mold owls. So.
Yep, they're blow molds. All right, up next. These are very unusual. I have another one like this over there, but this one's like a twofer. A twofer deal. It's $8 start. It is a flower frog. Very unique one at that. Comes in this little brass, I guess it's brass, dish. The flower frog is in there. Hi, Heather. This does come out. I love your videos, Heather. I watch you when I'm going to sleep at night, and I have to, like, if I'm so tired, funny story since Dee's in here. I always watch you guys before I go to bed because I work during the day. And so anytime I see, like, you guys are like some of my favorites that I watch, Tammy too. But I always watch you and I hear certain words if I'm falling asleep and I perk right up and I look at your video and I'm like, oh my God, and then I'm wide awake again. Last night, I went to bed watching Dee make pierogies. I can't say it how you're supposed to. And I was watching, okay, you mixing the dough, and then it's how you do the cheese mixture. And then I started dozing off, and then I hear something, I'm watching it again, and Gino's like, he's in bed next to me, and he's like, what the hell are you watching? He's like, can you turn it down? Because I had it full blast. I was like, you want to hear Dee make pierogies? Like, I was invested in it.
Did we sleep in the kitchen by the blender?
Listen, I was like, I was trying to stay awake, and then I couldn't watch anymore. I had to be up early, so I have to finish watching it. I saw you put them in the water, and that's as far as I got. So I didn't see how it ended. But my goodness, I was invested. With
some delicious pierogies.
Yeah, and I've never eaten pierogies because I don't like onions. So I was like, what else could I put in there besides onion? Because that cheese looked really good. She used farmer cheese. Have you ever had that?
Yeah, it's
really good. She said it was like a 3-pound block or something.
It's a white cheese, so it's actually
it looks soft.
It's very healthy.
Oh, actually. So you're gonna get this cup. The flower frog sits in there a little weird. You should go watch it. I mean, she gets in there. She ain't messing around. So you get the flower frog. It goes in the cup here. You can take it out of the cup. And then you get this little one here. It came with it. So little tiny flower frog. It was just sitting in there like that. So you're going to get all 3 pieces for one price. I don't know if this will clean up, but you could definitely see if you can polish it up a bit.
Well, if it's brass, you could polish it up.
I think it is because look at the bottom of it, but it has that old look to it.
It has some green patina on it, like
it's
probably brass. It's not bronze. It's
brass.
Brass because it's stamped on.
So $8, you get all 3 pieces here: the bronze cup, the big flower frog, and then the little flower frog.
Oh, Vicky's here. Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. Yeah, so I was invested, and I'm just like, Heather's collection, man. I want to see a tour of your house. Just saying. I want to see Dee's house, too. I always watch Dee's crafting videos, so you must have a big basement. Are you crafting in the basement?
We could drive to Dee's house faster than we can ship stuff in the post office, that's for sure.
There you go. All right, let's count this down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and
Stop.
off to Colorado, probably.
There it is. Oh, it's tiny?
Well, we have half a basement and most upstairs with
My God, he just bought a piano or
in Oregon.
organ. Same thing.
I don't know if any of you saw the pictures
Thank
she
you,
posted on
Vicky.
Instagram, but it's built in 1906, and it's just beautiful.
There you go.
It's a pump organ, so the bladders in the tank that and all that's shot, you know. But I didn't really plan on playing it, so it's all there. If somebody wants to make me an offer and come and get it,
I've already started putting stuff on it. Yep.
Yeah, she's decorating.
We'll show that next. I'll show you one of the Humpty Dumptys. We've got a bunch of different Rufus Goofus. All right. Up next, if you like vintage plushies, this is one for you here. What am I putting here? Oops. It is a $10. If my brain works with my fingers here, we can get it together. $10 start. Sure, we'll show postcards after the Humpty Dumpty. It's a vintage bunny. It is quite old. Quite old. I did add a pink bow. This bunny didn't have any eyeballs, and so I used vintage buttons that had some facets on them, and I put them in there. So he would look great in your Easter decor. His two little ears, you can kind of pose them how you want. You just got to kind of train him to go wherever you want. But he is a really cute little bunny. I found 3 different critters that I brought tonight. I just feel so bad for leaving them. But look at his little face. He's like,
don't throw me in the dump.
I know. So, yeah, a little vintage bunny. We added a velvet bow and then 2 little faceted vintage buttons here. But you could take the bow off if you don't want it on there.
I want her to put googly eyes in it, but she wouldn't.
No. And he's got little velvet ears. There's no tag on him that I saw. So I don't know his age. Probably 50s, I would guess.
That's old.
It is. Boop, boop, boop. It's like the little velveteen bunny, velveteen rabbit, right? All right. Let me grab Humpty Dumpty. So this is a Rufus Goofus. These were made 1950s. Yeah, it's from the 1950s. It was made here locally in Toledo. It's got his mark on the bottom there. He's still sealed in his package. Are they really? Woo! Well, I hot glued them in there. You might be able to pull them out and give them some different button eyes. So we have these. These are called Rufus Goofus Surprise Balls. They are filled with 12 novel and unusual surprise toys. You unwind the crepe paper to find the surprise inside. They're ideal for parties, trips, rainy days, for sick or shut-in children. So it's kind of like a little piñata. You open them up and there's 12 different toys inside. The Humpty Dumptys, we have 2 different versions. So we have ones with the tags on top. I have one over here that has the tag on it. You could kind of see it. And these that we got, because we bought them in auction and she didn't specify that there was, these don't have the hang tags. So these we've marked like half the price of those. These are $45, I think we had. Mm-hmm. And then those are $80. I think that's what we had them for.
$85.
$85. I'd have to look because I have them listed on eBay.
Yeah, I think they're $85.
But yeah, so if anybody's interested, we have Humpty Dumptys, we have birds, I have a pig, I have 2 panda bears, so some different ones. You haven't opened them yet. Once we reach, if we ever reach 1,000 subscribers, we're stuck on 920.
We've been at 920 for 16 months, 18 months now. It's 920
I don't
plus or
think
minus
YouTube
5.
likes us.
It goes
Um,
up, it goes down. It goes up, it goes down. But it never hits. I think
Yeah.
923 or something was the most we've ever
Yeah.
been at.
So if we ever get past that, we're going to open one and then give away the contents. But up next here, oh, I'm supposed to do postcards, huh? We have a lot of postcards. A lot of them. And I have numbered all of these. You're waiting on me to open mine? Yep, it is Sugar Riches Sweet Ass Stuff, all one word. Somebody put a link in the chat earlier, so you can find me there. I have listed a bunch on eBay. We're doing pretty good on our eBay. I mean, we just started selling on there. It's going pretty good. We average 1 to 2 items a week. I think we've been selling, which is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. I haven't added any new stuff in this week, though, so I need to get on the ball with that. All of these postcards here are $1 start, and you're going to get choice. Okay. I'm going to put that in the chat.
Well, there's like 25 postcards here, so it's going to take a minute to get
Well,
to that.
I'm only doing them 5 at a time, and I've numbered them. So I'll give you, oh, thank you. I'll give you the number. This is, I wrote in pencil lately on the back here.
You can't see it now.
This is number 1. Shut up, Gino. This is 1912.
When she said the postmark, if they're postmarked and we can read them, we'll let you know.
1912 on this one. $1 start. $1 start's going to get you choice. Number 1. This one is number 2. Is this a German card?
That's a Tux postcard.
Oh, this is a Tux.
For those of you that collect postcards, you know Tux are quite valuable and sought after.
This one's
so
embossed nicely.
for $1, that's a steal.
Yeah. That's number 2. Number 3 is this one here. And these are all like early 1900s. Number 4. And number 5, I don't think this one's a postcard. Oh, yeah, it is. This one's from you think that's 24 or 04? 1924. I see Aaron in. This one's got a lot of writing on it. Oh, I see Aaron for the first one and then Bonnie. Aaron, you outbid yourself. Kitschy,
well, hello, Kitschy Corner.
Hi, Kitschy Corner. So these are the first 5 we're offering, 1 through 5, $1 a piece. Kitschy Corner. Well, Aaron, you had the 1, and then you came in at 2, and since you're the first 2,
it's Aaron.
Okay, Aaron's at 3. All right. We're going to go ahead and start the countdown. We have a lot of postcards, a lot of them. This is just a portion of them here. And that stack that I just showed you are all $1 start cards. And I have some more expensive cards too. Do you know this card over here that I looked at, Bub? It says $50 on the back. That's crazy.
Some of them are extremely collectible.
All right. Let's go ahead and count it down, Bubba.
And this is you're bidding for a choice. 1, 2, 5.
This is for choice.
Not all 5 of them.
1 through 5.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop.
The Tux postcard in itself is worth more than that, but that's okay.
All right. So Aaron at 3, which one or ones would you like? Number 1. Oops. Number 3. I just want to verify with you. This is number 3. That's the one you want? Okay, thank you. Kitschy Corner, were you interested in any of the other ones? At $2. Number 1. This one, number 2. This one is number 3. And number 4. Did I say 3?
Yeah, 3.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. This one is number 5. We sold number 3. So 1, 2, 4, and 5. 1, 2, and 4. These 3 right here you want. The florals. Okay. This one is still available if there's any interest in it.
What number is that?
It is number 5 is
Nope.
still available.
Number 5 still available. The other 4 are gone.
All right. I'll show a few more cards here and then we'll kind of interweave them between the items. Okay. Let me pull another 5. Again, we're going to start it off. $1. Start for choice. This is card number 6. It has the glitter on there. It does have a 1-cent stamp on the back. Detroit, Michigan. So that's the old mica glitter. This is number 7. This one has the glitter on it as well. And it's embossed from 1905 on this one. Again, that one is number 7. This one is number 8. Number 9. This is 1910 on this one. ICD in at 1. And then this should be number 10. And this one's 1909. All right. D's in at 1. We're going to go ahead and count it down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. Waiting on that stop to come through. There it goes. All right, D. Which one or ones would you like? Number 6. You got it. I'm just going to show you. No, My
What?
Pal peanut butter jar. That's this one right here with the old mica glitter on it. You can kind of see it shimmer. You got it. There you go, Bob. Uh-oh. Dropped it right on the floor. You're welcome. All right, we're going to switch it out here, and then we'll come back to postcards. This is $8 start. It's a vintage match game. You get the cards, and you get the little pieces in here. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. I thought it was just like vintage random, like Cracker Jack style toys, but it's an actual game. But they would look cute in a jar. That's why I bought them. And then I realized, oh, I can't separate them. It's a game. So you have these little cards here with different pictures on them, like a hairbrush. And then you find the little hairbrush. The rooster. There's the rooster. There's the car. There's like a tray. So you get a whole bag of these little matchy things, like a spoon. There's different animals. There's a cowboy or something in here. Different checkers, goats. So all different things, and they have the corresponding cards with them here. I thought it was really cute. I didn't know that's what it was when I bought it. I thought it was just a bag of random old plastic toys, but there was actual game. So I see pushing up daisies, Aaron in at 8. We're going to go ahead and start the countdown here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. Yes, you could. Just like a match game, right? All right, Aaron. Thank you so much. There's that. You got it. And don't forget, we have add-ons. We have these vintage emery boards. They're a bigger size emery board too. And then they have the vintage advertising on the back. These are a quarter a piece. We'll do 6 for 5. 6 for 5. 5 for $1. That's what I meant to say. A quarter a piece or 5 for $1. Maggie, hi Maggie. You want the plush bunny? He's sitting right here. We'll put your name on him. I have a straw-filled little bear here I'm going to show next. Can I get the postcards 8 and 10, please? Certainly. Let me pull those for you. I am going to make sure these are the 2 that you want. This is number 8. I'm sorry. This is number 10. And this one is number 8. Okay. Oh, like an old rabbit. I like that. That's a good idea. All right, Kitschy Corner, I got you for those postcards. All right. This is the little bear I was talking about here. And these sold here too. This fella, he's gone through some trauma in his life. He just is looking for somebody to love. And mind you, this bear was with the rabbit, so I'm wondering if this was like an old Pooh Bear. Could be. He is filled with straw. He is missing an ear, and you can kind of see the straw in there. I didn't do anything with the ear, but I did add a big teal bow to him with a millinery flower here. He has his other ear. He was with the rabbit. He does have his little tail here. But yeah, he is straw filled, so he's quite old. I don't know if you could make him a new ear or put a little top hat on him or something like that to cover that up. But he does have a tag here marked Japan on his tushy. You can see it right there. I know, I felt so bad for them. I had to, he's part tough. Yeah. But he's adorable. And his little snout is like velvet. Like a velvet. But he does go, he was with the rabbit. So I don't know if it was like supposed to be a Winnie the Pooh and rabbit situation. I didn't even think of that. But it very well could be. But he is $10 if there's any, I'm sorry, he's $8 if there's any interest in him. I will set him aside. The other little plushie that I have tonight I did get with, he did come from the same house. And he didn't have any eyes either. I gave him vintage button eyes. So $4 start. It does. Yeah, one of those old, like, very hot blankets. I know which ones you're talking about. They're not wool, but they're like, they were always itchy. You always had to have a sheet between you and that blanket. But yes, the edging was always like silky. I have a little elephant guy here. I did give him some new eyes. You can see the vintage buttons there. I gave him a like patriotic style bow there. I don't know the age on him, but I did. He's a little flat. He needs to be smooshed up again. But he is $4, and he was found with the bear and the bunny. I couldn't leave him behind. Had to take all three. Gosh, so thirsty. All right, up next, and again, we have these owls back here. We got a weird mixture tonight for sure. This little set is super duper cute. It's a $4 start. It's a vintage child silverware set. I put 0 start. Oh my goodness.
Well, that's a good deal.
Yeah. I don't know who makes it. It is adorable though. They are plastic and metal. I have just a little bow on there to tie them together, but the little knife, look at the little knife. It is marked stainless steel. And then you get the fork and the spoon. I thought they were adorable. I mean, it's a whole little set for someone little. You could teach them how to use their fork and their knife and their spoon. I have the whole set here for $4. It is adorable. And these are heavy duty. Oh, Bonnie came in right at 5. She's like, I'm in at 5. This is a great learning tool for your littles to teach them how to use their silverware properly. And these are heavy duty. They're not like the cheap plastic. They are metal. And I think this is plastic around the metal. But anyway, let's go ahead and count it down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. Waiting for that stop. There it is. There it is. All right. You got it, Bonnie. You got the vintage silverware. I have a vintage toy truck here from the 1970s. It's $8 start. This is a vintage Hubley. It does have its mark in the cab underneath there. Hubley, Hubley, Hubley.
Probably Hubble.
I don't know. Ah, there you go. It's a dump truck. Now this part is plastic. This is metal. No windshield here. I don't know if it did come with one or not, but it's got all 4 tires. It's a metal truck, plastic, dump. Yeah. And that is an $8 start. We're going to just keep going through stuff here. This is vintage Tupperware. And I'll keep an eye on the chat just in case anybody's looking for that. This is a $6 start. A vintage Tupperware toy. I think it's missing something from it, but I don't know what. If it had a tail or what. It's this orange elephant here. It's a little circus elephant.
Is that a lid?
A lid? No.
Open.
I thought something went on there.
Oh, probably did.
See, I think it comes apart. I added a hot pink bow, very 70s, right? But you can see he had something here. I don't know, or if that's what it's supposed to look like, or if something hooked to it. But he's the little circus elephant from Tupperware. I don't know if he comes apart. I love the color of him. I loved his little circus little headpiece here. It is really cute. It's in good condition, and he is $6 if there's any interest. What's up next?
Postcards.
Let me show these two, and then we'll do some more postcards.
Yeah, I don't know, Dee. It doesn't really seem to have like a cap or a fill point on it.
What is there? Oh, maybe it was filled with something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
I thought something hooked to it.
yeah, I thought that was a cap, but
I don't know. I love his little face, though. He's so
as
cute.
flat as that is, I bet there was a thing with a tail on it that went on there.
Maybe. Like for a child to put it together like a puzzle. Right? All right. Now, this is a cool thing I've never seen before. If you like ephemera, this might be up your alley. If you like different stuff, this might be up in your alley. He was part of a set of 3 animals that you could mix parts of.
That makes sense.
Oh, well, I only have the elephant. It is this amazing bridge set. Let me show you this side first. Look at this. These are pencils. And then you get the bridge book here. I think there's some other ones mixed in here with it, so you're going to get all of these together. Oh, filled with bubble bath. It has this little bridge scorecard in here too, or maybe how to play. But these are pencils. I thought they were pens at first. They're not. They're pencils with metal
They look
toppers.
like weapons.
I know. And they do write. You write it on this side. See? They're really cool.
You got hearts, diamonds, clubs.
Yep, the
spades.
different cards. So you get the full set for $10 here. I think they're pretty amazing. On that, the bridge set for $10. And then I have another bridge set here. I'm gonna put that inside. Set it back here. I'm running out of room. This one is a $7. Oh, Betty's in at 10. Let's count it down for Betty real quick.
Hello, Betty. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. Drop my pen. Thank you. All right, there's our set. Betty, you got it. Thank you. You got the cool bridge set. I've never seen that before. That's pretty interesting. And then we have one more bridge set here. This one is a $7 start. I don't know how to play bridge either. Comes in this box. I have fixed these cards 20 times and they just keep coming out, but you get the whole, and it is complete. The cards are complete. You get a gold and a silver set of cards. I don't think they've ever been used. And then you get the little book here. It's a little set, if you will. Scorebook and cards. And the cards are complete with the jokers. $7. You have some stainless steel ashtrays like the pens. Oh. We play Progressive Rummy every weekend.
Oh,
So
do you
we'll
have
play
that?
tomorrow night too.
Do you have that little set, the trinket dishes that were?
They're on eBay.
Yeah.
We
have
have, yeah.
There's a set of little trinket dishes that are hearts,
Are they
spades, clubs,
Noritake?
and diamonds. Yeah, I think Noritake. They're really neat. I've never seen anything like it. But there they are.
Oh, I'm gonna have to use this stuff to get that off. So we'll hold off selling that because I gotta get the sticker off.
Yeah, it's wanted to peel everything.
Yeah, don't pull on it. I'll use that stuff and get it off there. All right, up next we have a wonderful pottery mug here. How cute is this? Little hound dog or beagle wrapped around it. Now there is no signature on here that I saw. No. Look at that face. He's so cute. No chips, no cracks. He looks really good. Little drinking mug here. It is cute. Little tongue up in there. So you could put pencils in here, pens. You could put a plant in here. You don't have to use it for a coffee mug, but it sure is so cute. He measures just over 5 inches tall, and I would say about 5.5 inches, like at the widest point with the handle. And you can see his tail goes up the handle here. It's so cute. I was surprised it was still there when I got there because we got to the sale a little late and they were lined up outside. And she had a lot of really cute doggy stuff. She lived right on the river overlooking a beautiful like estate over the river. It was gorgeous. This beautiful backyard that went down with a boat dock. It was really pretty. So she had some really cool and a lot of artsy stuff at her house. So yeah, this guy is $12 if there's any interest. All right, we'll do some more postcards real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got some good ones in this batch. These are $1 start for choice. This one is number 11. It is very embossed. It's got the old mica glitter on there. You can see the back, how embossed it is.
Not used.
No,
So-
not used. It's carte postale. London. I don't know. Really pretty. That again is number 11. And then we have number 12.
It's like somebody pulled the stamp off of it.
Yeah, they could have. It's marked
Yeah.
1910 though. 1910 on this one.
Oh, back in the day, you know, if the postmark didn't hit the stamp, they'd steam that sucker off there and use it again. So
Number 13. I've done that before.
every penny counts.
Back in the day, it's like, oh wait, they didn't hit the stamp. That one's still good. I'll be super gluing that back on. This one's number 13. This is number 14. This one's 1911.
Again, $1 per choice.
Hi, Kate. There you go, Betty. See?
Hey,
We aren't fools, huh? And this one is number 15. This one's 1910. I'm going to have you plug that fan in when next time you go over that way. I'm starting to get warm. So some good ones this time. This one is 11 through 15. $1 start for choice. I don't see anybody in on those, so I'm going to set them aside. Where did I put the other ones? So they're right here. Okay. All right. Up next, let me grab some more goodies. Some more goodies. I've got little tin children's little plates with little graphics on them. If anybody's interested in those, I'll grab them down. This is a rarity here. I have one of these. I'll show you mine. You can see the difference between the two. We have some ephemera here. We'll do that next. So Jack Frost, back in the day, was a sugar company. I found this. It's a sugar shaker. This is my Jack Frost jar. I keep it in my cabinet because I like it.
where's the shaker part?
Right there, the holes. You fill it with your sugar and you shake it out, okay? So that one was mine, but I found one recently, and this has a little bit of wear on it, but I actually like this color better than mine. So I am going to put a start in here. It is a little bit more pricey. It's super rare. You may not find another one, but I filled it with these little red balls here. This one's taller than mine. It has a teal cap on it. You can see it says Jack Frost. There is some wear to the top, a little bit of like a push in there, and some paint loss. But this jar, when you try to find it, I couldn't find any of these online. I knew mine was super rare, and to find another one, and we found it in the same neighborhood, which is that super old neighborhood, Scottwood, that whole area. That's where I got mine from previously, last year or so. And so I just found another one in that same neighborhood. So I don't know the age on it. I'm going to guess probably 40s, but I don't know. You can find boxes of the sugar, but finding the sugar shakers are, I think they're kind of a rarity. But I have this one. It is $18 if there's any interest. It is available. And it comes with these cool fuzzy balls. I don't know. I put them in there just to catch your eye a bit on it. I have ephemera. I have a really cool hotel bell, carnival glass, a tablecloth, sewing, a cool marmalade jar. Does anybody have any requests? I have a glass deer, some advertising, some cool kitschy cats. Is there any requests on stuff? And we can bring it up next for you. Up next is a $2 start. This is for this old piece of ephemera. Yes, I do have some higher start postcards. I can show those to you. I've only pulled a few of them because I haven't gone through to really look at them, but I have some $4 start cards if you want to see those. This is The Truth About Baking Powder and Recipes. This is old. I don't know if there's a date on here. I think I looked to see, and I'm not seeing anything. It's out of Chicago. It's just an old pamphlet on baking powder. Back in the day, it's got the cool graphic on the back.
Is that some water on the back, or what's that?
Yeah, it looks like it could be.
It's a little mark on the back. It doesn't look right. Yeah, because on that page too.
KC baking powder. Yeah, I couldn't find yeast, sour milk, and soda, cream of tartar, and soda. But yeah, a vintage pamphlet on baking powder. $2 start on that. I'm just going to go through these pamphlets really quick here. And then we have a $4 start.
Yeah, she spent hours going through these where we found them.
I did.
Trying to pick out the ones she thought y'all would like. So
this is from 1945. What makes jelly gel? I love the graphic on that. You've got the little housewife pixie on the back there. This has recipes in it. Yeah, some cool recipes. Again, it's from 1945. The Jelly Trio. So some really cool graphics in here. This is $4 and it's from 1945. Let's set these back here. This one's neat. This one is a $6 start. 1940 on this one. This is a Crisco cookbook from the 1940s. Lots of recipes in here. Danish pastry.
Some nice pictures.
Yeah, does have color pictures in it. cookies, cakes, different pastries from 1940. Corned beef hash patties, egg and cheese puffs, fried fish fillets, anything you could use Crisco with. What the heck are those?
Like,
Fried noodle rings. Have you ever seen anything like that before?
it's like a bird's nest.
It does. Interesting. Yeah. So great vintage 1940s cookbook here for Crisco. This is $6 start. You want to put that back in there for me? And the last one here is my favorite. I could not find this one online. I think it could be rare. It was for Lakeshore Power Company, which is Kellogg's, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was finding.
Lakeshore Power Company.
Yeah, see? The Lakeshore Power Company. Or is that the company that they use? Kellogg's uses.
That's probably an advertising piece. That on the bottom is probably just.
See, it says
same.
Roger Kellogg Stilson Company out of New York.
Okay, that's the printer. That's nothing to do with Kellogg's.
Oh,
That's the printer.
are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, well, I wrote down Kellogg's. So this Lakeshore Power Company, and I put Kellogg's because I saw that. So this is a really cool book. I don't know the year on it, no date, but look at the electrical. I think this is like a gift catalog from back in the day. Wait till you see some of these things in here. So all kinds of like teapots and silver. Look at the toasters available. Hi, Christy.
You got to figure power companies would promote anything that was electrical, right? Hey.
This is the gift book, so I thought it was for the employees to pick out a gift. You know how after so many years of service or something.
They're simply promoting anything that uses electricity.
The Violet Ray set. For Violet Ray treatments at home that has surface throat and comb electrodes, razors, velvet skin patter, a beach vibrator.
These are all a lot of quack devices in there.
And then we have, look at the radios.
Who photograph who this crossfire panel.
Isn't that neat?
Trying to figure out who's the manufacturer of the radio, so
I don't know. Like these old radios. There's just some amazing stuff in here. Fans, clocks, lights, train sets, vacuum cleaners. There's some really cool stuff in here. This is from, I can't tell you when it's from. I couldn't find another one online to even like put a price on it or come up with, you know, some sort of comp. So I just kind of shot in the dark on the price on that, but I thought it was cool. And it's pretty rare, I guess. All right. So there is that. I have one more bridge set I want to show you, and I think I just kicked my, oh no, I didn't. It is cool, right? Oh, Marilyn. Marilyn, I showed something earlier, and I thought for sure you would be interested in it. I'll have to show you again because I know you collect it. All right, so I see Marilyn in at 12 and Romola at 13. It's a very cool book. Very interesting. I know he's going to want to keep it if it doesn't sell, so. Marilyn's in at 14. Romola's in at 15. The catalog is the electrical gift book for the Lakeshore Power Company. And so she looks like she's very 20s, 30s. I'm not sure. I'm guessing that's probably when this is from. All right. So I see Marilyn's out. We're going to count it down for Romola here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay, we're just waiting for that stop to come up here. There it is. All right. That Sherry, I have this like pop-up up here and it's blocking where I need to look. But I believe that is going to Romola for 15. And I thank you both for your bids. Appreciate it. It's a really cool thing. It's one of my favorite things that we got that day. Gino started looking through it. He's like, oh, you should check this out. Okay, we have another little fridge set here. I have it priced at $4. Very Holly Hobby-like. I put $4 stop. It's gonna be one of those days, right? It's a bridge pad. Reminds me of Holly Hobby. It's got a little pencil on the side there. And when you open it up, it's got this, what is that? Scoring rules, I guess, and then your bridge pad there, and then a pencil on the side. So a little set here, $4 start. If you're into that, the bridge stuff. It was printed in Japan for American Greetings. You can see right there. It's marked Japan exclusively for American Greetings. I see Bonnie in at 5. And the pencil is so cute. It's like a little tiny skinny pencil. So that's pretty cute. All right, we're going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Just wait for that to come up. And Marilyn, if you're still in here, I want to show you something. I want to say I thought you bought one of these before. I don't know if this is different, but I do want to show it to you. And thank you, Bonnie, so much. I do appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that takes time out of their day to come here and hang out with us. We sure do appreciate it. Where did I put it? There it is. If you're in here, I know you collect these, and I'm almost positive I sold something very similar to you before. This is a vintage Amyletta face powder. I think it's from the 1920s. This is a paper powder box. It's full of powder still in it. Okay. I just wanted to be sure you saw that because I know you collect the vintage vanity stuff. So I have that here. It's one of my favorite things tonight. I don't have a vintage vanity collection, but I might start one. All right, so we got a lot of this. I have another compact, which is pretty interesting. I found some similar, but there's different graphics on them, but they're very similar. I have on the powder, I have $20 on that. I could not find that anywhere. I don't know. It could be a rare piece. It has the ladies and the men along the outside. It does have, this is the travel size, and it's full of powder. It's like a very pale pink powder that has almost a shimmer to it. So vintage vanity stuff. I brought a bunch of that. This is a compact, and I found some of these similar with different things on it. And I just wasn't sure, so I couldn't say for sure that they're the same thing. But this compact does have a little bit of wear here on the bottom. Let me open it for you. Got its puff and a little bit of powder in there. See, I knew you collected those, and this one is, you might have a treasure here for sure. I wasn't able to really price it out because there's there's no other ones available that I could find from my image search. But if it's going to you, it's going to the right place because you got a nice collection and you can just add that right into it. So I am going to put this aside for you, Marilyn. Thank you. You have to let me know if you find anything on that. I've had it for a while. I actually set it aside, a lot of vanity stuff for my niece. And then she was like, I have this box here of her stuff. She just never came in and got it. And I'm like trying to move stuff along. So I'm just selling it. Yes. Hi, Bobby. But this little compact has a bunch of different little animals and a ship and a hula girl, I think, just some travel stuff on it. But I saw one that was like a Western one. Just all different pictures on them. I didn't know if they were related and I couldn't find a marking on this. Oops, there's some powder coming out. $14 on this compact. Did I miss a question? What was that? What was what, Tammy? That was a compact? I thought Tammy'd be interested in this. I was saving all kinds of vintage toys and it's like, I'm not doing toy collection. I was like, girl. All right, so what I have left, I have a vintage sewing lot. I have a magazine and a Peter Rabbit. They're card. The magazine is vintage cake decorations. A beautiful tablecloth. We've got carnival glass bowl. I have 2 Kitschy Cats bobbleheads from Japan. I have a hotel bell, which may be a great value. Vintage Vaseline jar.
Do this one.
You want me to do this one? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I've already forgotten about the postcards that quickly. You saw. Yes, we'll do the postcards after this. Sure. See how quickly my brain's just like forgot about it already. $12 start here. It's a carnival glass bowl, 9 inches in diameter. No chips, no cracks. I guess this will be called a marigold. It is beautiful. Yep, we can look at the bell next too. We did pick this up at the estate sale where we got the fish. Yeah, it looks to be in very good condition. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mark. Fenton Smooth Raised pattern.
Nice.
I don't deal with a lot of glass. I deal mostly with weird stuff.
Hi, Gina.
But we couldn't leave this behind. It caught my eye right when I walked in. All right. Fenton Smooth Ray pattern. Is it a marigold or am I wrong on that? I don't know. I see Gina in at 12. We're going to count it down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. And again, if you're just coming in, we did let everyone know shipping may be a little delayed this week due to the holiday, but we'll get it out to you just as soon as we can. We have to go to his mom's house and we're gone all day Saturday, so we're going to get it done just as soon as we can for you. I work all day tomorrow, plus we won't be home tomorrow night, so it's just a busy weekend. All right, Gina, that's coming your way. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to do some $4 postcards here for Aaron, and then Jerry wants to see the belt, and then Bobby wants to see the Vaseline jar, and then Kate wants to see the Kitschy Cats and Cake Magazine. So we'll do them. We'll do those next. All right. Did I price these?
Upon request.
Huh? Oh, you mean you want me to hold it? Well, I started doing sales every other week. So I'm not really holding much now because I'm doing them every other week. So it would be a long time to hold stuff. I don't think I marked these, did I? Nope, I didn't, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I'll go in groups of 5 to make it easy. Easy breezy beautiful. CoverGirl. Okay, these are $4 start for choice. I didn't see a sale. Oh my gosh. I didn't see a sale for Alex and Aaron this week. One never came up. I wasn't home, but I went back to watch and oh, somebody's messing with them. That's not good. Mark said someone that used to come to their sales was a moderator, come in and blocked him. I didn't see a sale on Tuesday. I wonder if I got blocked. That's pretty wacky and kind of messed up if somebody really did that. That's taking it a bit too far, right? All right, so $4 start for choice on these. This one here is, I can't really make out the postmark on this one.
What number is it?
I didn't write numbers on them. I'm just doing 5 at a time. We'll call this A. This is A. I'll write on there an A in pencil. This one is B. This one is C. This one's 1914. We'll call that C. This one's beautiful. This one is D. Yeah, I couldn't find the sale on Tuesday either. This one is E. I actually have 2 of those available. They're the same. So I'll mark both.
No, it's a choice thing, Bonnie. You have to bid. Highest bidder gets first choice and so on.
Okay, so that's the first 5 we're gonna do. Aaron's in at 4. So Bonnie, if you're interested, come in at 5 or more, or you know, if you're interested, whatever Aaron doesn't take, if you're the only one that bid, then you would get second choice, but it's up to you. Okay, those are the first 5. I see Bonnie in at 5. Yeah, I didn't see him on Tuesday either. I don't know what's going on. Something crazy. But let's go ahead and start the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop.
So you have 6 cards.
Yeah, there's 2, a duplicate of 1, so I put them both in there. All right, so we're waiting for the stop to pop up. Oh, I saw Aaron come in at 10 right before the stop. All right, so Aaron's going to get first pick here. You have letter A. This is the back. Letter B. Letter C. Letter D. And we have duplicates of letter E. So 2 of those available. Which one or ones would you like? I missed the sale on Tuesday too. It never came up on my computer. A, D, E, both please. Okay, so we got E, D, and A. I'm going to show them to you, make sure I got them right. We have A, D, this one's beautiful, the embossing on it, and both of letter E, the little chickies. You got it. And so Bonnie, do you want to show Bonnie those and see if she wants either of those? There it is. I was looking for my little pad here.
I'm not sure what letters these are, but
Oh yeah, it's right here. B and C.
okay, we have Bonnie. We have B and C left out of the first lot here. If you're interested in those, looks like her bid was at 7, so she could get them for 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you could buy either one of these for 7 since that was your highest bid and your next highest bid on the item.
I know that would be crazy. They've gotten some really cool auction buys. I mean,
Bonnie wants both.
okay, gotcha, Bonnie. Thank you. They've been getting some really cool stuff because they've been going to the auction and the flea market. So that's pretty cool that they're able to do that. All right, there's that. Gino's going to bag those up. All right, so let's do another 5. There's some really cool ones here. There's one here in particular that I don't know if I want to sell, but I'm just going to do it because I have a lot of Easter cards here. So, all right,
You can keep
again,
one for yourself.
I have my eye on another one. So, again, choice, $4 start. The first one, and I didn't letter these yet. We'll start again. Letter A. No, we can't. No, those all sold.
Those are all sold, so we can start back over with A.
Okay. Letter A is this fabric lady coming out of an egg. The fabric is a little like pulled at the top there. This is 1910 from what I can tell on the back. This one's really cool. This is one I had my eye on. I think it's 1908. This is letter B. How beautiful is this? Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know if this is part of the card here. That's what I was trying to figure out. I don't know if that is. But regardless, it's just beautiful. This one is letter C. Look at the gold on this one. She's got her little pool toy. He's got the eggs. There's the back. This is the one I was like, I really like it. This is letter D. Look how chunky that is. This is a German. Yep, this is a German card printed in Germany. Do you have any of the light or show the light post cards? Do you have any in the light or show the light postcards? I don't know what that, Romola, what, I don't know what that means. The light postcards. And then this one is letter E. Look at the embossing on that. This is 1909, I believe. And Bonnie, again, just put, you have to put your number in. I see it's with Bobby at 5 right now. So if you're interested, you just put in a number $6 if you're interested. Again, this is for choice on these. These are the next 5 cards. This is letter E, D, C, B, and A. Pretty cool grouping here for sure. When you hold them up to the light. Oh, no, I've never seen those before. No, she said postcards, when you hold them up to the light, they show a different image.
So it'd be a watermark, is what you're saying? I don't think any of these are watermarked,
No.
but we didn't look.
All right, so I show
Am I doing a countdown or what?
pushing up daisies in at 7. Let's go ahead and do the countdown here. So the bids
10,
with
9, 8,
Aaron.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. We're just waiting for, there's our stop. And a bunch of people came in. Ramola,
Looks like
Bonnie,
Aaron got it there.
Jerry, but I see Aaron in at 11. I've never heard of that before, Ramola. That's really cool though, but Gino's gonna have to start checking his cards. Thank you, Kim. All right, Miss Aaron, you want A, C, and D. She's like, these are the ones I want. A, C, and D. You're getting my card that I love so much. These 3 right here. You got them, ma'am. I'm not going to pout because they're going to a good home.
Pud.
Huh?
Pud. P-U-D.
Oh, yeah.
Save you a little right here.
All right. So next was Ramola, I think, had the first 8.
Yeah.
And then Jerry, and then Bonnie. So Ramola, we have letter B and letter E. If you're interested in either of these, I think 1909 and 1908, I'm guessing on these. The last card for you, that's this one right here. Ramola's going to get that card for $8. You got it. And these are beautiful, beautiful embossed cards. There's that, my friend. All right. Ramola E. Okay, that was E, right?
I don't know.
Here. Yep, letter E. You got it. And so, Jerry, would you like this one? Let me know. And then it goes to Bonnie. This one is letter B. Okay. So let me just verify. Okay. Jerry's taking this. That's one of my favorite ones. I thought how beautiful that would be framed. I just love it. It's got the stars. I don't know if I showed you, but look at the stars at the top. Really cool. Thank you all for your bids. I can pull another 5 and we'll go through and if somebody wants, oh wait, I got to do some of the stuff real quick and then we'll come back to the postcards. We had the Belle, the Cats. Do you remember what it was? The Belle, the Cats, the Ephemera, those books over there. Yep. I'll do those. The Belle and the Cat.
Just do that. You'll run out of room here, Jared.
Okay. And the Vaseline. That's what it was. I couldn't remember. I didn't want to forget. Boop. Boop. And boop. All right. We're just going to do these real quick here. I'm going to start with the magazine and the card real quick, and we'll just go right down. And the sewing. The sewing, sewing, sewing. We got it lined up here, okay? Perfect. This is a $4 start. I don't even know where this came from, but it's Peter Rabbit, Playbooks, Hallmark, made in Japan, I guess. It is a card that opens up to a scene, and you got little bunnies here. Everything's folded out. I've never seen anything like this before. But it's a little Peter Rabbit fold out card. If there's any interest in that, it is $4. I'm not going to spend too much time on that because what I want to show you is this, which is a $4 start too. So I'm just going to leave it up there. This is an old cake decorator book here. Now it's got some wear to it, but it's got some cool stuff inside. Oh, pushing up daisies. And Jerry, you're both in at 4 on the vintage Hallmark. I didn't think anybody would want this. So Erin's in first. I see Jerry second. It's the fold out pop-up thing. And it's got a little story here of Peter Rabbit too. I don't know if I showed that. Now it was a greeting card, but you can see it folds out to a little booklet, and somebody did sign their name down there for a greeting card, okay? So I see Erin in first, and we're going to start the countdown here. Go ahead, Bob.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. Waiting on it. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right, Erin. You got it. Well, let me see. Yeah, Erin got it. You came in right after Bobby. I'm so sorry. But we got another $4 start here. Thank you all for your bids. I appreciate it. And that's on this cake decorating book. I did mark some pages because I wanted to show you some cool graphics inside here. So let's start with that. I love the old cake cupcake pics. And there's a bunch of graphics in here. This is one of the ones I wanted to show you. It's got the little, I have these over here, the gray one. I have the ducks up there. I've had the balloons, the train. Look at these, the ballerinas. And the hula girls. I marked my favorites. Look at the Halloween and the Easter. Here's some Christmas ones. Kind of neat to see some of the old cupcake pics that you have in your collection in the actual catalog or magazine. Where's the next one?
I see Erin at 4.
Okay. Now this does have a little bit of wear to it because it's an older magazine that they probably used. But here's a bunch of clowns and stuff like that.
Where are you going to find a better reference manual for all that stuff from the
What
other
year
day?
is this? That's what I was just going to see.
I'd say 60s.
You think? It's Wilton. Magic for your table. I don't see a date on it. No. I would say 60s or 70s. Look at the clown pics. I had those too. Halloween spooky ones. All kinds of cool stuff that you can reference in here.
Sell the pics?
I have sold a bunch of pics. I have some birthday ones and some Christmas ones over here I can show you. All right, let's count it down here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. I'm thinking I put the clown pics in a jar over there. Do you see them in a jar or no?
Would they be in cans?
No, one of the peanut butter jars. I thought I dumped all of them in there. All right, so I see Erin in at 4 before the stop. Bobby, you came in right after, and I do thank you both for your bids.
We'll see them.
I put them all in a jar somewhere.
Are they over on a display shelf, maybe?
I don't know. I've got so much stuff down here, but I have a I don't know what I did. I have some really cool Easter ones too, and I don't know where I put them because I moved them These are all happy birthday and Christmas ones in here. But I have some cool ones somewhere. All right, up next, let's do the sewing one, and then we're going to do Vaseline right down the line here. This is $7 start. Thank you all for your bids again. I do appreciate it. This is just a random sewing lot. Comes with some scissors and stuff in there. I had bought a tin for the tin, and this is the stuff that was in the tin. So I just grouped it all together. Looks like there's some needle books in here. Jewel, grocery store. These are very interesting. There's quite a few packages of these in here, still sealed up, and they are surgical suture needles. I don't know. You've got some snaps in here. Again, some other pins. Seamstress pins. Scissors, that sort of thing. Just some random stuff that was in the tin that I got. So that is $7 for that lot if there's any interest. Up next is Vaseline. I love this little jar. I've been hoarding it for a while. It's $10 start. It's a vintage Vaseline jar. There's no lid. That's okay. I put some little flowers in it. I'll take those out, but you can see it says trademark Vaseline, Chesborough, New York. This would be adorable on your windowsill with some little clippings in there. It doesn't glow or anything. Vintage Vaseline jar here. I would put this on my windowsill with some little cuttings, like little weeds or something, and just stick them in there. I had some big flowers I just stuck in there to show, but yeah, super duper cute. It is embossed. There's no chips, no cracks, no lid for it, but usually when these, and I think this is probably one that may have been dug up, the lids were usually missing. So
is it embossed or raised?
Oh, it's raised. Yeah, that's what I meant. It's raised up, not embossed. Well, wouldn't that be embossed? Oh, anyway. Cool little.
Embossed is like a press or stamp.
Oh, well, who knew?
Hold on.
Oh, kidoki, I see Bobby in it. 10. Take those out. We got you here. We are going to count it down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. I love this jar. There's our stop. Bobby, that's coming your way. There you go, Bob. And we do have add-ons tonight. Don't forget, if you got some stuff, we have the emery boards.
You got them rough fingernails and toenails. Here's
with
your
the
chance.
advertising on the back.
5 for $1.
5 for $1, quarter piece. And I can go through some other add-ons with you as well. Bug. Well, there's still a lot available. Watch back. My goodness. Okay, up next. Now, this is a rare thing. You have to, it's a hotel bell. From what I can find, I'm seeing 19th century ornate hotel bell. The one I found on eBay is $145. It's the same bottom as this one. It looks exactly the same. Can see how old it is underneath there. So you have to hit it and this thing dings it here. It's amazing. Now, I kind of went in the middle on the low end, actually, from what I was seeing online for these. So this is $50 if there's any interest, a $50 start. But it is a beautiful bell, like for a hotel counter.
Well, the fact that it still works.
I know.
It's 100 and some years old.
Yeah. And if you look on eBay, you'll see one and it's the same as this. So I'm going off what there is. They have it $145 or something like that. I'm putting mine at $50. If there's any interest, I know that's like a higher price item for our sales, but if it doesn't sell, I'm going to go ahead and put it on eBay. But if there's any interest in it, we have it and it's amazing. We just got that from an estate last weekend. We went to an old berry farm. They were having an estate sale and we got some amazing stuff, and that's one of the items we got. The other item are these little Japan kitty cats. I've never seen these before. I had a hard time finding these. I actually could not find these exact two. So again, I'm having to go off. I know. Oh, Gina's at 50 on the bell. Okay.
Dang, Gina.
I was going to put it up on the organ, but I guess we're not going to do that. Yes, it is.
It's a high roller,
Very
man.
cool shape on it.
Oh, you should find that silver one we have and put it on the organ if you want.
Oh, I know where it is. It's in the cabinet
I mean,
upstairs.
if you want to put something.
Yeah. I thought this was an acorn at first, like the shape of it. It's beautiful though. All right, we're going to count it down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. All right, let's wait for that stop to pop up here.
Uh-oh.
I see Jerry came in at 51 right before the stop. Jerry, that's coming your way. Or are you seeing, yeah, I see the stop in Jerry, and Gina, you came in right after. Well, thank you both for your bids. My goodness, I sure do appreciate it. All right.
That's one of those items we weren't sure if we'd actually sell at this sale. We're just going to put it on eBay.
Yeah. I like to bring some higher, you know, I do a lot of ephemera and stuff like that, so it's nice to bring some higher end items as well. You got that? Okay. So this next item came from the same sale. I had trouble finding these. Yeah, it is. It's nice. You have to hit it and it just dings that thing in the middle. These are bobblehead cats from Japan, mid-century. Couldn't find these exact ones from my image search. So I'm kind of guessing, you know, in the dark here. I don't know how rare they are. I don't know. You're going to get both of them. First one here, and they do have their Japan marks. This is the little tan one, and see their heads come off. This one has its Japan sticker on its tummy, and it's an old Japan sticker. And the head just goes right on there, and it kind of spins around, right? Little bobblehead guy. The other one you're getting is the gray kitty, and he's sitting up. He actually has two Japan stickers, one on his head and one on his tushy. And it sits right on there and it bobbles. Very cool, very kitschy. Kitschy kitties. The tan one and the gray one. I'm going to measure them for you real quick. The tan one measures about 3.5 inches long. And he stands under 3 inches tall. The gray one is about 3.5 inches tall. And he is about 3.5 inches long. So I know. Do you know, I went in, these were the first things I grabbed. We were number 16 and 17. People were pushing. There was a fight over a bowl. They were yelling at each other. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I grabbed this and a couple other things, and it was just a madhouse. But I see Romola in at 40. Okay, we're going to count these little guys down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I know. It's amazing because they're bobbleheads and they're moving, so and their tails, they're delicate, so I'm surprised they survived too. Um, there's our stop and Romola. Those are going to you for 40. I don't know how rare they are. Like I said, I couldn't find these, so you may be getting a really good deal and they're worth hundreds of dollars, hopefully. But I think they're adorable. I'm going to walk these over because I don't want Gino to drop them. Their heads come off.
I know.
I'm very worried about these. Okay. Yep. Thank you so much. Stop it. All right. I have a marmalade jar, a little French Cupid guy. I have a Cupid, tablecloth, a little children's picture set, a glass deer, and a glass cat. And these very kitschy Japan kitty cats, they were salt and pepper shakers that someone made into tassels. They hang. You can undo them if you don't want them to be tassels, and you could put them back to salt and pepper shakers. They do have their Japan mark. You can see it right there. You want to see the Cupid? Okay. Let me grab it. He's over here. He does have a floss, so I have marked him lower. And a Cupid. Okay. I'll bring this down too, just in case. Cupid. He made a sticker. There we go. French guy. All right, so you know what? I didn't know that he had a little chippy chip on him when I bought him. I think they had the price tag like part covering it. I have not gotten to that one yet, but shoot me an email. I'll get your price on it. Not a problem. I have no idea where to be on that. It's a super rare one, but Erin, just shoot me if you're interested in that one and I'll get you a price, okay? All right. For the little French guy here, he's pretty cool. Couldn't find, I did an image search. No idea what he's used for, what he is. It's French Je l'adore. Adore. I don't know. Like, I love it or something like that. Here he is. And I'm just noticing, you know what? He's broken. I just noticed it. I looked him over. So I'm not going to be able to sell him for $5. I'll show him anyway. But here he is. They had this covered right here. There's a little chippy chip. But guess what he's missing? And I'm just seeing it in the light. Missing his wings, for goodness sakes. He is so cool. He's older. No idea what he was used for, but yeah. Do you see his wings are missing on this, bub? Neither of us caught it.
Wings are missing on
the Cupid.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew that.
You did? That's
No.
the side.
No,
So
just kidding.
anyway, he's got some damage that I didn't know about. Maybe somebody can craft with him. I know. What the heck? $14 start on Cupid. I bought her because of her amazing side-eye. She is ceramic, whatever it's called. She's breakable. Okay. Oh, you're going to bed? Okay, Erin. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And I just shoot me an email on that, okay? Look at the side eye. You ready? Look at it. Watch out, look at it. Her eyes almost look like glass eyes. You're not able to really see it. Can you see it there? She's got a good side eye going on. She came from the estate sale where I got my really beautiful soup tureen with the lions on it. I don't know if you saw it on, she is up to something. She's got her little pink knickers. Look at the belly button. I don't think she has the wings. She's got her little shoes. Let me measure her for you, but she's got a really good side eye going on here. Woo! She's fully jointed too. Oops. She's almost 12 inches tall. So almost 12 inches. Really, really cute. She even has her little nails painted. I don't know if you can see. She's got little pink nails. She is a cutie patootie. I would almost take the dress off of her and leave her in her little pantaloons because of that belly. She got the little tushy too. I'd take the pink dress off and I can't with the belly button. Look at it. She does look like she's really up to something for sure. So she's available if there's any interest in her. I have marmalade jar, tablecloth, child's pitcher and cup, glass deer. Vintage hat. I forgot to show that. I think I forgot to price that too. Vintage ricer. Kodak tin. Coffee tin.
More postcards.
The glass deer. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. This one is, from what I can find, Pilgrim glass. Let me move her back here, out of the way. Oh, she has a signature behind her ear. Huh. You stay there. We paid up for this. We went to this estate sale. It was the garage, and then the house was separate. And the lady in there used to run an antique store, and she would not budge on her prices. I do have some children's little tin plates, but I have a plastic pitcher set over here, Mark. This is Pilgrim glass. It's like a mossy green deer. It's gorgeous. Does have the sticker residue on the bottom from her price tag. I didn't get it off there. I totally forgot. But it is beautiful, a mossy green. When the light comes through, well, you're not really going to be able to see it here, but it's gorgeous. Let me measure it for you. We can show the marmalade jar next. I would say about 5.5 inches long and about 3.5 inches tall.
Here.
Look at that with the light coming through. You can see the color. It's like a mossy green.
Yeah, it's very unusual.
It is an unusual color. Beautiful, stylized, delicate glass deer. And it is $25 start if there's any interest in that. We also have this little kitty cat here.
Marmalade jar, 10 pieces.
Yep, we can do the marmalade jar. I'm just going to show this guy real quick. This is like a hand-blown cat ornament. If there's any interest, he is $5 on the pink kitty cat. Marmalade jars behind you. That's it right there. Yeah. These are the tin plates that I have available. We have a windmill. These are old. That one's a little bent up. So the windmill. I just stuck them in this flower frog here. And then this one is a like circus one. I was trying to come up with an idea to craft with these. I love this one. It's a little wonky too, but she looks like one of those 50s diner like waitresses. Here's the back. It's kind of bent a little bit, but I love the graphic. But I thought how cool to make like a almost a brooch out of these with something behind. And then I was like, oh, I could use like a vintage ashtray and put this in the middle and make like a cool ribbon. I was trying to think of how to craft with them. And then the last one is this adorable little kitten. I forgot to put prices on these, believe it or not. They were sticking up there. So there's 4 plates here in the set. I don't know. I didn't look these up to see where to be on them. Probably not too much. Do you think $8 for the set? $8 start for the set? That would be $2 for each one. I don't know if that's too high, but we'll put that in there. Okay. $8 start. Bobby's in at 8. We also have that little picture set right there. If you could hand that to me. Does anybody want to see the beautiful tablecloth we have? It is huge and it's embroidered and it's beautiful. Or cross stitch, I'm sorry. Embroidered, cross stitch. My brain's not working. It's one of those two. All right, let's count it down for Bobby.
10,
The adorable little
9,
plates.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. Those were sitting up there and I forgot to price them and I just spotted them. Like, there's our stop. Bobby, those are coming your way for $8. Thank you so much. If you're crafting with them, I want to see what you do with them because I was trying to come up with ideas.
Yeah, they've been used, that's for sure.
Is there a, oh, there's the price tags. All right, so for the marmalade jar here, these have become quite collectible. The marmalade crocks jars, $20 start here. I put flowers in it, but you don't need to use the flowers. You can use it for whatever. Now this is the marmalade jar here. James Keller and Son Limited. Rough cut lemon marmalade. And then this is the back. Made in Great Britain. This came out of that old house where we got, oh, you have a collection of tin toys. Well, I have some more tin toys I'll have to bring next time for you. So a great marmalade jar. A lot of people are putting these in their cabinets with flowers, whatever you want to do. It's almost like a milk glass, this one is. So yeah, this is available. I see Bonnie in at 20. There would have been a cap at one time. I don't have the cap anymore, but I like it without. You just put some flowers in there. You could even do fresh flowers. It'd be really nice. I didn't check that. No, I'm not getting a glow on it, but that's a good call. I didn't even think to check that. All right, let's count it down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. We'll wait for that stop to pop up here. Come on. There it goes. All right. Bonnie, that's coming your way. Thank you so much. There's that. Got it, bub? And then I have this little pitcher set here. It is a $7 start. Or tart, as I just put in. $7 start. You get both little cups. They remind me of the tulip Pyrex almost. Little bug flew by me. It is marked on the bottom. Chilton Globe Incorporated out of Wisconsin. So you get 2 little cups. They are both double-sided. And then you get the little pitcher here. And that Chilton Globe Incorporated. So you get the little child's pitcher and 2 little cups in this set if there's any interest for $7. I thought they were cute. I know nobody said anything about the tablecloth. I'm going to show you anyway because it's just that good. And it's a great price. I only have 25 on this. It's 98 by 64 approximately. Look at the detail on this. It is gorgeous. This is folded in half. Let me show you one of the corners. Look at that detail. It's a gorgeous, huge tablecloth. I know people make clothes out of these now too. What does it say? That would look great with a royal. Beautiful tablecloth.
Royal Albert Old County Roses setting on it.
There you go. Gorgeous. I didn't see any issues with it at all. Looks to be in very good condition. It's got the lace inlay in there. You can see the detail of the lace. Beautifully done. I mean, they put a lot of work in there. And it is only, I have it priced at $25, which I think is pretty good. And it's got a little bit of a scalloped edge to it. So super nice. I guess I need to fold it up a little bit better. You want to do that for me?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Oh, Lynn, are you in on the little pitcher set here? This set right here? All right. Lynn, we're just going to call it sold to you for $7, okay? Thank you so much. You got the pitcher set. If anybody's interested in the tablecloth, just let me know. All right. I think we got through everything. I have all those owls still available. Those are $10 a piece if anybody wants any of the blow mold owls. Here's this. Does anybody want to see anything else or add on any of our add-ons? Our newest add-on are the emery boards to add the advertising. These are a bigger emery board. They have vintage advertising on the back, and they are 25 cents each or 5 of them for $1. It's always great to have some extra emery boards. So if anybody wants any of these, let me know. I have train tickets. We have the Michigan lottery tickets from the 70s for $1 a piece. Just some fun items. Tobacco pouches, prescription pads, cigar holders. And if nobody wants to see anything else, we're going to call it a night. Or, yeah, I asked if anybody wanted to see anything else. We have postcards too. You could always, we can do those. Press pad. Show the lottery tickets. What was the price on the coffee tin? The coffee tin, I think it's $7. Now, the lid that's on here doesn't really go with it, but I put it on there. It was with it. So if you wanted to stack on top, you could. I'm including it, but it doesn't snap on. It just sits on. But yeah, this is the older Maxwell House tin. It's nice that it actually has a lid with it, and it's $7. Night Bonnie. Okay, so we want to see the lottery tickets,
Yeah, where are they?
the prescription pad, and the cigar holders. Sure. And just let me know on this if you're interested, LCC. All right, so lottery tickets, cigar holder, and prescription pad.
Well, somebody wants to put that.
Does the coffee tin have a barcode on it? Nope. It's older.
Well, that's what makes it at least 50 years old.
Okay. LCC's in at 7 on the coffee tin. We're going to count it down, make it official.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. Waiting for the stop to come through. There it goes. All right, LCC, you got it. There's that. Okay, I'm going to show the, I have a bunch of these lottery tickets. I also don't have a barcode. Me either. They are Michigan lottery tickets from back in the 70s. Some of them have backs like that. Some of them have backs like this. 1973. They each have their own number and date. They're different lottery tickets from the state of Michigan Lottery. This is when the lottery first started. They're $1 a piece.
Yeah,
Thank you, Bonnie.
Talk about a bureaucratic nightmare. When they finally convinced Michigan to have a lottery, they said all the money's going to go to the schools. Huh? I'll stop there.
Oh my goodness.
Needless to say, that never happened.
Oh, I forgot to show the tile back here too. If there's any interest, this is a artist tile. I have $12 on it. It's from the Bubble Room in Captiva. So an artist did this. It does have a easel here on the back, and it is marked Boulder, Colorado. It's got a place to hang it up as well. I think this was probably in a kid's room. It's got the little gnome. This is a place, I think, in Captiva. I'm not sure. I tried to look it up, and they sell different things, but this one is an artist tile. Pretty cool. It's $12 if there's any interest in that. I did.
Sorry, it's working my memory. I was talking to a guy at the camera store about your mirror, and he said, get one of those.
What?
The easel thing on the back of that.
For the mirror?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they use for big pictures and stuff.
Oh.
You just put it on that.
These are the cigar holders. They do open like this. They have the vintage tissue paper in there, and you would put the cigar in there. These are great for junk journaling. It'll hold a pen, that sort of thing. These are $3 each. I have probably about 10 available, so when they're gone, they're gone. They are double-sided. $3 each on those. I have vintage prescription pads. You're going to get 10 sheets. What were we selling these for? 10 for $3 or something like that?
I don't remember.
10 sheets for $2. This is what it looks like on the back. So it's got the map.
Somebody may want the whole book.
Sell the whole pad here for $5. There's quite a few in there. If anybody's interested, vintage prescription pad. It does have the map on the back. Some of them are used, but there's a good amount left there. $5 on the whole, what's left of the prescription book here. Don't be writing yourself prescriptions for stuff. I'm not held responsible for that. Bobby, you don't have to pay $55. I'll take $5. We'll call it sold to Bobby for $5. I knew what you meant.
See, sometimes I just got to talk her into selling this stuff.
All right. So lottery tickets are $1 a piece. The cigar wrappers are $3. I have bobby pins, train tickets. We have some tobacco pouches, new old stock. Do you have more than one? So I have a full prescription pad here. I don't know how many are here, but this is a full book.
10.
$10 on a full book, I guess, if you want the whole book. I don't know how many are in here, but there's quite a few. He's a physician and surgeon. Appointments preferred. Look at the phone number on here. Yeah, I really like how there's a map on the back. All right, Bugs in at 10. Let's go ahead and start the countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And stop. And stop. Come on, stop. Come on through. There we go. Bug, you got it for $10. There's that. All right. Add-ons. We have cupcake picks. We have ashtrays while they last. There's not very many left. The old 1970s tin ashtrays. They're 4 for $5. Limited in colors for those, but these are great. Some people use them for coasters. Some people craft with them. Some people use them on their aluminum Christmas trees as ornaments. This is what we have left on them. I have vintage cupcake picks here. Happy birthday. There's some really cool cupcake picks in here for Christmas if you're into the Christmas stuff. Happy birthday. These are $1 each on the cupcake picks. We have, now I was selling these 2 for $1, but I realized I have them priced too low. So these are $1 a piece now too. So I have vintage milk caps. I was selling them 2 for $1, but they're $1 a piece. Somebody's selling these for $80 for like 10 of them. And I'm like, I'm selling those for 50 cents. So apparently I'm doing something wrong here. But all different kinds of milk caps in here. They're $1 a piece. Bug, you little stinker butt. You didn't get it from me. You didn't get it from me. That's all I'm saying. We have bobby pins. These are the tobacco pouches. They're $3 each. I have train tickets and train cards. I have flashcards, bingo cards. You did. I know when I keep seeing them in the antique malls and they're priced like individually. And I'm like, I'm selling those for like 50 cents, like the same ones. And Gino's like, I think you have underpriced them. I'm like, yeah, I think I did. But I mean, how do you know? Things change all the time, right? It's fine. All right. Is there anything else anybody would like? Ooh, I am looking rough. Before we call it a day, it is almost 11 o'clock. I appreciate you all for joining us. Again, we're doing sales every other week. That's taken a little bit off me where I'm not so stressed all during the week to get everything done. So that's been a good break. It was so funny last night. I had the weird dream I have to tell you about.
Oh, good Lord.
So I know I've been like keeping track of my dreams, but it was stressful last night. So Gino comes up to me last night and he says, I bought a house in Tennessee.
In the dream.
And I said, you did? Like, what? Why are you buying a house? He's like, I bought us a house in Tennessee. I want to take you to look at. And I'm like, it's 9 o'clock at night. He's like, let's just leave and go. And I was like, okay. He shows me pictures. It's Oceanside in Tennessee. And I didn't catch on. I was like, oh, oceanfront property? And he's like, yeah. I was like, oh my gosh. So we drive to Tennessee. Okay. We get there and he doesn't take me to the house. He takes me to a country club. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I'm nasty. Like, we've been driving. I'm gross. I don't want to go in. He's like, let's just go in here. Thank you, Lynn. And I was like, okay. We go in there. And all of a sudden he disappears. I'm all by myself and I'm kind of wandering through and I see these 4 women and they're like older women sitting on this love seat and they all have their hair the same bouffant way in the perfect dresses and they're each holding a cake plate. And I'm like, that's weird. Like they all look like they're the same person. And then I see all these women and they're all proper. And I was like, okay, I don't fit in here. Like, this is weird. And the men are like playing pool and I don't know where Gino is. And then these people start chasing me, trying to get me. And I'm running through the place, getting away. It turns out he lied to me. He took me to a facility to have me brainwashed into a good wife at this facility.
They said
And
it's too late. She's already brainwashed.
I was trying to escape all night. And then I was having a live sale. And Gino and I were here, and the computer glitched, and 3,000 people came into my sale. And we were both freaking out. We're like, oh my God. And it was so chaotic. I was stressed out because there were so many people here. Oh my God. I don't know what happened, but it was like some sort of a YouTube glitch, and all these people came in. It was a nightmare. I was stressed when I got up this morning. I'm like, holy crap. I've been having weird dreams lately, though. Anyway, I thought I would share that with you in case I disappear and someone tries to brainwash me.
You know, just go to the ocean in Tennessee. You'll find her.
I was like, oceanfront property in Tennessee. I have the weirdest dreams, though. In high school, I had a dream. I have to tell you about this one.
Oh, no.
I had the same dream for a week straight, and it would kind of pick up and then mutate a little bit. But I was getting off the school bus and I went into the house, and my grandma was standing behind the door with a butcher knife. And she tried to kill me. And I was like, what the heck? Well, then my other grandma showed up. It was the same. My grandma was cloned. So it was my grandma and then an evil grandma. I didn't know which one was which. I had to kill them both. Then it was my whole family was cloned. So everyone in my family had a clone, and they were each trying to kill me, and I had to kill them all twice because I didn't know which one was good and which one was evil. So I killed my whole family. I'm covered in blood. I go up to my room, I close the door, and I'm standing behind my door with a knife. And I was like, that's gotta be the craziest dream. And then Steven Seagal was my partner. We were detectives, and we had a pet ferret. And we were going underground in New York because there was a dresser filled with like a nuclear bomb, and we had to locate it, but it kept being sold. And so we were like underground, and we were wearing tuxedos with this ferret on a leash. It was so weird. Oh my gosh. I have the weirdest dreams. He doesn't remember his dreams. I know. I wrote this whole thing one time after I had a dentist appointment. They gave me all this laughing gas, and I came home to sleep. Well, I had my iPad, and I started writing this thing on my iPad, and I posted it to eBay. I posted it to Facebook, and he was.
That was Ambien.
Oh, was it Ambien? It was Ambien. I forget why.
Yeah.
I think it was after somebody passed away. You gave me one, and I wrote this whole like thing and put it on Facebook, and my coworkers were like, what the hell? I still have it. It is amazing. I don't know where it came from, but it's this like whole like poem thing that I wrote on Ambien. I called it Ambien the Dreamweaver. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm telling you what, I have some doozies, and I always remember them, but I get very stressed out. And I don't feel like I don't get enough sleep when I have these weird dreams. So I think I do dream in color. But I do because I remember the ladies' hair color and their dresses that they had on, and those were colors. So I dream in color, I guess. Well, happy Easter to everybody again. Yeah. I don't know if we'll be able to get all of the shipping done on Sunday, but we are going to try. We'll see. It may be a little delayed, just depending, because it's going to be a busy weekend. But I won't have a sale this week. I'll have a sale next week, the week after. Not this upcoming Thursday, but the following Thursday. I'm going to go every other week. Email me if you saw something you were interested in, or you want to put an offer in, or if you're looking for something, just email me. If you craft with one of the items you bought, I want to see pictures, that sort of thing. But you all have a great weekend. Happy Easter to you all. We look forward to you coming back to another one of our sales. And we appreciate you all. What you got to say?
47 years
Oh my
ago,
God.
our forefathers. Good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. We really do appreciate it, and it's always a pleasure just chatting and trying to have a good time in here. We try to keep it light, and like Mrs. Sugar Britches here has said many times, she offers what we consider very reasonable prices in here. And we do.
But you can always shoot me an offer.
And we do occasionally have some higher priced items, but if it's something she thinks that somebody will be interested in out here, she will pick it up.
Yeah.
And then these days, worst case scenario, it ends up on eBay.
Yep. All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you next time.
And if you're a new customer, I don't think we had any new ones, but if you are, please send us your information.
Yep.
In the email. Because we can't track you down if we don't know where to find you or how to find you.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Thanks. Good
Bye.
night. Happy Easter.